everybody, welcome to Whole Earth Story Time. Today we are going to read Chickens on the Loose by Jane Kurtz, illustrated by John Joseph. Chickens don't just live on farms, they're in cities too. And when they get loose, as chickens love to do, they bring fun and mayhem to everyone they meet. See where the mischievous chickens go in this happy-go-plucky rhyming adventure. This book also includes tips for keeping urban chickens.
Chickens on the loose. Chickens breaking loose. Chickens on the lam, zipping from the yard as quickly as they can. Stop, calls the girl, but the chickens will not stop. Chickens on the loose, racing down the street, hopping up to window shop, clinging with their feet. Stop, yells the owners, but the chickens will not stop. Chickens on the loose, they trot, they lope, they jog. They duck into a studio and do some downward dog. Stop, calls the yogi, but the chickens will not stop. Chickens getting hungry, peckish from the chase. You're stealing everybody's food. Taking stock around the block, a lovely food cart space. Stop, shouts a cook, but the chickens will not stop. Chickens quick and nimble, run along the street, hitch a ride on skateboards to rest their aching feet. Look at them, they're so cute. Chickens spot some paint cans, red and green and blue. They hop right off and quickly add an element or two. Look at all that mess they made. Can you follow their little feet? Stop, calls a cop, but the chickens will not stop. No one can stop these chickens. There's a city to explore. They spot a hamster on a wheel and they sneak into a store. They snuck into a pet store. They tiptoe up and down the aisles and then slip out the door. Think that dog took some bones. Stop! Shouts everybody. But the chickens will not stop. No way, they say. We will not stay. It sounds like bark, bark, bark. Chickens dodge and scurry. They have to get away. Chickens in a hurry. They want more time to play. They charge around the corner. Look out! 4 dogs, a cat. Chickens leap and hurtle. The humans follow. Splat! They all fell down. Looks like they ran into each other. They were trying to stop chickens, and you can't stop chickens. Chickens weary now, much too tired to squawk, much too tired to plot or plan, almost too tired to walk. Chickens droop, and they yawn. Plop, plop, raindrops. They know they must go on. Chickens safe at home, soothing tired legs. Time to put their feet up and maybe lay some eggs. Chickens fat and happy, snoozing on the roost. Oops, yikes, that old mood strikes. Where do you think they're going to? Chickens on the loose! Hey, here's some tips on keeping urban chickens. Holy squawkamoly! The Little Red Hen Makes Guacamole. Retold by Susan Wood. Illustrated by Laura Gonzalez. Who will help Little Red Hen make guacamole? Not coati, snake, armadillo, or iguana, but they'll help eat it when it's done. This tasty take on the classic Little Red Hen story has a deliciously spicy twist. One day, Little Red Hen was hungry for guacamole. She looked around her cozy cocina kitchen. She had masa and cumin. She had beans and queso. But she didn't have any avocados. And there's no guacamole without avocado. So Little Red Hen trotted to the avocado grove. Holy squawkamole, she clucked. That's a tall tree, Coati. Will you help me gather avocados for my guacamole? Not I, snorted Coati. I'm hanging out, but I'll help eat when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Gallinita Roja means little red chicken. Then I'll gather the avocados myself, said Little Red Hen. And she did. She doesn't need his help. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados, but she needed tomatoes. There's no guacamole without tomatoes. So Little Red Hen trotted to the vegetable garden. Holy squawkamole, she clucked. Those tomato vines are tangly. Snake, will you help me pluck tomatoes for my guacamole? Not I, said Snake. I'm all tied up, but I'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll pluck the tomatoes myself, said Little Red Hen. And she did. She doesn't need his help either. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados and her tomatoes, but now she needed onions. There's no guacamole without onions. So Little Red Hen trotted to the onion patch. Holy squawkamole, she clucked. Those onions are buried so deep. Armadillo, will you help me dig onions for my guacamole? Not I, said Armadillo. I gotta jump, but I'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll dig the onions myself, said Little Red Hen. And she did. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados, her tomatoes, and her onions. But she needed cilantro. There's no guacamole without cilantro. So Little Red Hen trotted to the herb garden. Holy squawkamole, she clucked. That cilantro is bushy. Iguana, will you help me snip cilantro for my guacamole? Not I, chirped Iguana. I'm busy basking, but I'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll snip the cilantro myself, said the Little Red Hen. And she did. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados, her tomatoes, her onions, and her cilantro, and she needed to mash 'em and mix 'em. There's no guacamole without mashing and mixing. So Little Red Hen trotted back to her casa, her house. Holy squawkamole, she clucked. This molcajete is a lot of work. Who will help me mash and mix? A molcajete helps mix things. Not I, hissed Snake. Not I, grunted Armadillo. Not I, said Coati. And not I, chirped Iguana. But we'll help you eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja, they said together. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll mash and mix myself, said Little Red Hen. And she did. Then she added something special. At last, the guacamole was done. The avocados were creamy. The tomatoes were tangy. The onions were zesty. And the cilantro smelled heavenly. Guacamole. Holy squawkamole, the Little Red Hen clucked. That's a lot of guacamole. Who's going to help me eat all this? I will, hissed Snake.
I will, grunted Armadillo.
I will, chirped Iguana. I will, snorted Coati. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole,
they all said together. Coati tucked into a taco. Snake scooped it up with a tortilla. Armadillo rolled it into a burrito. And Iguana slurped it straight. Mmm, they all said. But suddenly, they stopped chewing. They huffed. They puffed. They winced. They wheezed. They sweated and slobbered. Oh no, what is going on with this guacamole? Holy guacamole! They all hollered. That's a smoking hot guacamole. Phew. Little Red Hen smiled. I think that was her secret ingredient earlier. I think she put pepper in it. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole, she clucked. And together, they ate every spicy bit. He's got some ice cubes. It's too hot. So this book also has the history of guacamole and a recipe in the back, as well as a glossary for the Spanish terms. Bye!